up, Phil? What's up, buddy? Oh, hey, the camera's on. Welcome, guys. Welcome to the stream. James here, of course, with another beautiful little day. Now, it looks like we got Phil down there in a certain chat. I'm sure he'll be popping through all of the chats at some point. We got a nice little show lined up for you, starting about an hour early, of course. I mean, if I don't get it done now, never know what's going to happen. We have some weird rainstorms going on. Plus, they are working on my building. That is correct. They are working on the building. Never a good sign. Anybody else having these weird allergies? Man, the pollen is crazy right now. Get a nice cold water though. How you doing, Phil? What's up, my guy? Emotional support. Yeah, I need that, buddy. I need that for my desk. That's a cool little image. I definitely need that. Oh, all right, guys. Bunch of cool products at amazing prices. We're going to start this off with some Reolink. We're going to start off with the Reolink 5-piece set. It's going to be 4 cameras and, of course, the NVR system. We're going to pop over. We do have a little video of it. Don't need the sound because, look, it's James. I mean, what? No, it's just weird talking about myself that way. Inside this box. Guys, this is a cool one. This is a great little piece. It's a multi-piece kit that comes in 2 boxes, of course. You're going to pop it open. You're going to be greeted with the NVR. Now, the NVR is going to have, of course, either a 1 terabyte or 2 terabyte hard drive, which means you should be able to save pretty much everything you need off of the cameras. HDMI cable to connect to your TV monitor or whatever you really need to connect to it with. This is going to be what's called a PoE, or a Power over Ethernet style of device for you. It does come with a mouse, which is kind of weird, but no keyboard because, well, you're not typing nothing. You're just downloading or installing or clicking through cameras. Comes with, of course, an RJ45 connection. That RJ45 or Ethernet cable needs to be connected up to your modem or, of course, router. Now, with that, of course, you have all controls you need on the actual device itself to run it, or you could use the mouse and keyboard design to also run and go through everything with that. On the back, you're going to have 8 ports of connectability, so 8 channels of camera connectability for this. You're also going to have that RJ45, a VGA cable, an HDMI cable, a USB-A cable, and of course that red coaxial, if you want the coaxial. Now, with this, of course, this is actually where it's going to get kind of cool. So we're going to come over here and we're going to show you guys these nice 12 megapixel cameras. Now, each camera comes with the cabling and, of course, mounting hardware for you, and it comes with a long cable. If you need to extend that cable, well, you guys can definitely do that. Just make sure it's a nice RJ45 style piece. 2 terabyte HDD built in with this, $524, but it's a full system for your home. 12 megapixels should do well in day or night camera connectability. You guys can do color night vision if you want, or you guys can do infrared, black, and white. Color night vision is going to, of course, pop up and use the LEDs to make it like daylight with this. Has a siren, 2-way audio, push notifications, email alerts, and, of course, an app control accessibility, so you guys can actually check it from away from home as well. Up to 16 terabytes of storage can be connected to this if you want to. That's the cool part about that. That means no monthly fees, nothing of the sort. Now, it has the network cable that can be connected straight to the camera. It's got a power supply plug if you guys want to use the power supply adapter to do it that way as well. You guys also have a reset button on this to reset the cameras if you need to reset the cameras. Sometimes, audio-visual needs to be reset. This is a great little system that is going to do fundamentally very well for everybody. It's a perfect little kit that works just phenomenal. Now, if you want to, though, you guys can actually add the Reolink Argus PT Solar Cam. This is a solar charging style cam, pan tilt and zoom variation, and of course, great little piece. I believe this is going to be like a Nikita video.
You guys.
Again, don't need the sound, but we can talk about it. This is that camera that can be connected up. Actually, this is the. I'm gonna say it right now. We have a black variation right here. Not sure this is that. Yeah, this is it. We're just showing you guys a black one. Has the mounting hardware, has the solar panel. Solar panel is going to be like 4 to 5 watts of charging capability for this. It's a 4 megapixel camera. It's got, of course, a long cabling for that. It's going to be like a wireless style, so you guys can do it, of course, to the app. You'll just, of course, scan the QR code and then input the UIP or IP address separately if you wanted to. Has an antenna. The antenna is going to be your Wi-Fi connectability. Once it's paired up to the app, you guys have that access control, but it's going to do well for you. Set the camera at least 9 feet high or so when using these cameras. Video stop playing, but hey, full app control, playback, push to talk, two-way audio, pan, tilt, and zoom, and you guys can control that gimbal by yourself if you want to. That's the cool part about this, and it's a great little piece of product that's going to do just as well by connecting it up to that system. So it's just another variation with that to add on to it if you needed to. Now, you guys could also do, I think we have another one. This is going to be the Reolink 4K wired variation. This is probably me, if I can remember right. Today we're taking a look at this very cool. Unfortunately, this is going to be a super long video that just never needed to be this long. This is an 8 megapixel Reolink Track Mix Wi-Fi camera that works over power over Ethernet. It does have dual antenna, so you guys can also do wireless if you want to. Wireless is kind of cool. Dual lens camera, and that's even the better part. So when you start popping it out, you're going to be greeted with, of course, the power cable. RJ45 connection if you want to do the RJ45 connection. You're going to have all the mounting hardware that's going to be needed for this. Again, push notification, app, email, sirens, alerts. Can be triggered if it's a human, a dog, or of course other variations with this. It is smart detecting. Now 6 times hybrid zoom on, of course, one of the angled lenses. Wi-Fi 6E if you guys want to connect up to the Wi-Fi 6E. 8 megapixels of spotlight off or spotlight on with night vision. You can add 512 gigabytes of micro SD card to the device itself, or it can work with the Reolink NVR system, which is what I was showing you guys just a minute ago. Now, it also still works with the FTP or the app control on top of that, which is another really smart thing that they've done with this. Now, the overview with the app is going to do well for you. Mount it up, connect it up, use it. It's got microphones, lenses, spotlights. It's got, of course, infrared lighting. And, of course, Sheila has popped up in the house, and we're just going to ignore her for right now. I mean, what? No, we're not. Come on, talk to Sheila. She's kind of cool. Sheila Phil's around here. He's just hiding from you. He said something about he wanted breakfast. You told him no. I don't know what it was. Now, right here, you guys see I mounted it on a wood beam, which is funny. It's just on a wood beam in my house, just for testing purposes. You guys are going to see the app control. You're going to notice that, well, it's a little blurry. That's because I was definitely not trying to record it properly with the camera. The camera did not want to pick it up. So we swapped over, started recording a different way, and you guys are going to see that you have the 2 different lenses. One of those lenses can be zoomed in. It's triggered as my home, of course, with this. Now, full camera display, full app control, infrared, lights, beams, and all of those other really cool pieces. And now look at that. Let's go back. Let's look at that right here. Look at that. Look, just look. You can clearly make out that it says Dragon Bloggers on the hat and the shirt. If somebody walks in your house, you guys are going to be able to detect it with this camera with no problem. Reolink makes phenomenally beautiful products. Sheila, you working from home today? Did you get stuck in your garage? Or are you doing tree branches? Oh, man. Can you guys tell my allergies are inflamed? Can you guys tell that I shaved my head bald? Don't be staring at me weird, Sheila. Alright. I think next is going to be Joy Room. This is going to be like a portable charger with built-in cables. This can actually be plugged into the wall, recharged. This is going to be a great little piece for you It's going to be...
Unboxing and showing you the Joyroom 10,000 milliamp portable charger. Now, this portable charger has a built-in AC plug so that it can just plug right in the wall and charge, and also has 3 built-in cables for your Lightning, your USB-C, and your micro USB, so you don't have to worry about taking any extra cables with you. It has a really nice LED display, and it's 22.5 watt output fast charging. So pulling out of the little protective packaging here, you're going to peel off this little plastic film that's on the LCD display here, right this. And again, as mentioned on the back, you get the AC plug where you could put it into the wall. You get the 3 built-in cables, the micro USB, the USB-C, and the Lightning, and you have everything you need. Plus, you have a USB-C out and in, as well as a USB-A out as well. So you get 5 potential outputs off of a single power bank.
That's cool. I like that.
Power button on the side here shows you it came with 84% power and includes, of course, a carry travel bag. And this is a nice little felt carry travel bag that just prevents the aluminum casing from getting scratched up or messed up in case it's like thrown in your backpack haphazardly. So nice little way to protect it from scuffs and scratches as well.
So that's actually a really cool one. I like that it's got the cables connected to it, Lightning cable, USB-C, and of course the micro USB, micro USB. Great options with that. And of course, recharge it. You're going to have 10,000 milliamps. For $20, you're going to have a device that can actually charge your pieces and have cabling. Come on. You can't go wrong with that. You can't go wrong with that. Phil says, I need some case of the allergies so I can stay home. I agree with you, buddy. I agree with you. The allergies have me inflamed, buddy. Oh, just not sure about these allergies. I'm like rubbing my eyes on camera. Look at me. I'm like, just gonna... No, just kidding. My eyes are definitely inflamed. Allergies are definitely bad this year. So, in this weekend, or at some point this week, probably today, maybe tomorrow, I'm going to be tearing apart my PC. I don't like tearing apart my PC because times and times again, you tear it apart too many times, things happen. I'm going to be adding this XOC SSD. This is, of course, the G400. This is a 5,200 megabyte read and write SSD. This little thing's going to be a beaut connected to, of course, my nice little PC edition. Now, you guys, if you don't know, SSDs can make a world of difference with your PCs. Having a faster speed SSD means you guys can boot up quicker. It means you guys can read and write your data quicker. You guys can actually transfer stuff quicker. So I'm going to be doing this right here with this one. It's a 1 terabyte version. Wished it was a 2 terabyte. Wished it was an 8 terabyte. Let's just be honest. But 1 terabyte. XOC, of course, was gracious enough to allow me to do that. I said the same thing, Sheila. I need it too. I need the emotional support dumpster fire. On Amazon. It probably is. I bet you type it in. Type it in. I bet you find that on there. Type it in and let me know. I will order it now. I will order it live. So, they are tearing apart my building right now. They have my front entrance in pieces.
James here.
They are redoing stuff. So I'm hoping I can get through this whole show before issues arise. We're going to say this is a James video, and we're going to show you guys a Eufy RoboVac. That's right, Eufy. This is, of course, the Boost IQ RoboVac 11S Max. Great little piece right here. Everything. Everything? What's everything? Please tell me, what'd you get? Let me guess. You got a Blue Yeti or EcoFlow. Probably the AC300 or something like that. You probably got a whole new solar array. Probably one of those little shift ones that you connect into the AC300. See. I was just guessing. An integration kit. Nice. I see that they just dropped that new 2000 watt hour system. That looked kind of nice. Actually, looked kind of nice. Did you see the new one Jackery dropped? Did you see the new system Jackery dropped? Didn't see it, did you? Oh. Not yet. It's not on here yet, so it will be coming, but I don't have it yet. It's a new 3000. So they created a new 3000 power station. Smaller than the 3000 Pro. Looks very amazingly well done. And it's beautiful piece. There's one thing I wished it had. I wish it had wheels. Well, they didn't put wheels on it, and that's one of the things I kind of come to love on their bigger stations is the wheels and stuff like this. But yeah, it's shrunken down with the CDB or cell to body technology, so it's shrunk down in size, shrunk down in weight, but it packs more power than the 3000. Yeah, so it's going to be kind of cool. I can't wait to get my hands on it. It's going to be really fun messing around with it. Never thought, yeah. I have a cool dolly. Check this out. Let me grab this. Don't worry, guys. I didn't go far. So I have this amazing folding dolly right here, right? You can actually find this on Amazon. So this folds down. It locks out. It has the triple wheels, so if you guys need to go upstairs, it can actually go upstairs with the rolling wheels. It folds out. The handle comes up and down, which is kind of cool. But it also has this really cool piece right here. It's a locking top. So if I need to lock the top up, I can lock the top up. It came with elastic bungees. I got rid of the bungees, didn't like the bungees though. Yeah, this is kind of cool. I like these. And then, of course, look how thin it folds up. So this is a cool one. Yeah, it's right on Amazon. You can get this on Amazon. And it can hold 300 pounds. Yeah, I had the bungee snap on me. The bungee that was on it snapped in half and hit my shin. Yeah, it's kind of cool. I have one of those around here somewhere. No, maybe the neighbor has that. Yeah, I kind of want one of those beach buggy things too. Let's get back to this. What's Darthwing? Yeah, James is in the house. I'm in my house. All right, guys. This is, of course, the Eufy RoboVac. This is the 11S Max. Really phenomenal 11S Max, guys. So this is a great little RoboVac. It's going to have a lot of suction for you. Now, when I say that, we can kind of talk about it. It's going to do about 100 minutes of runtime, and it's going to do it well for you guys. And, of course, it's going to allow you to do auto mode, spot clean. It's got a remote control to allow you to do all of that as well. Now, with it, of course, it's got the detangler type piece with it, so you guys can detangle it. 55 decibels, though. It's a little bit one of the louder RoboVacs that I've actually seen. No support for Wi-Fi, unfortunately. No Wi-Fi connect. It's weird. It is definitely weird, no Wi-Fi. It's just one of them things. Now, kind of getting into this a little bit. It's 2,000 PA strong suction, which is decent. It's going to do well. It's got what's called drop sensing technology, which is what I love. It will determine if there's a step or something, and it will actually stop itself from dropping off the stairs, which, I'm sure most people tumble down their stairs anyways. It's a great little piece. Nice little bin right there. You guys can see right there the HEPA filter and everything. It's actually kind of amazingly well done. It's a great little piece right there. Now I'm trying to find it for Sheila, my dolly. See if I can kind of find this variation. There's a few different variations. Mine's a little bit different. I can't see. It looks like they might have took mine off the Amazon. No way. They did. They took mine off of Amazon. I'm bummed. Bummed. It's cool. It was cool. I couldn't say no to it. Now you guys see right there, the remote control is actually beautifully well done. It's a phenomenal product. But yeah, so let's see. Yeah, they don't see it. They don't have it no more. But Eufy, guys, should be all you should need to know is Eufy with the RoboVac. It should speak a million words for you. Eufy stands behind their products, and they make a bunch of amazing products that do really, really well. I have no problems with Eufy. They are just one of them companies that I love to work with because they make some really great products. And I think most of our teams had a Eufy product once or twice in their time frame, which is what's going to happen. You know, it's all those cool things. So they have another one, Sheila, that folds. It's a regular dolly that folds down into a flat cart as well. It's got, of course, 2 large wheels, but then it has 2 extra wheels as well. I thought about getting that one also, but you know, I had to have them to kind of move like my amps and stuff around from storage. Now we're moving. I have small bed trolleys. Yeah, I guess if that's what you want. If you're into that type of thing. Or maybe you guys are into like a 1080p camera. 1080p camera that will do amazing things. And we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about OBSBot. I love OBSBot. OBSBot so much that I use OBSBot daily. You guys will see me use them on my majority of 90% of my streams or videos. Now, with that, we're going to talk about this camera. You guys see it? And that's because it's hooked up. This is the OBSBot SE. Now, the OBSBot SE is a 1080p camera. Now, in 1080p, I can set this camera up to do some amazing stuff, including 4K at 30 frames. Now, really, that's not what we're trying to do. We're trying to do 1080p at just a crazy amount of usage. Now, let's see if I can get this to come over here to input. Let's do device management. And we're going to set this up. Now, I'm going to come over here to dual cameras. And what I'm going to now set up is, of course, the virtual camera. We're now plugged in and played. You guys can see what it takes to run a show. With that, you guys are going to notice I have, of course, multiple softwares open, multiple pages, and, of course, Sheila up in the corner and that dumpster fire. Now, with this camera, of course, guys, it is a pan, tilt, and zoom. It's fully AI tracking, and it's going to do what you need when you need it to do it. What we're going to do is we're going to set it into, of course, track mode. When I go into track mode, it's going to start following me around. If I get up and start going over in here, and we're going to say, hey, look, James is a blueberry today. I'm dressed as a blueberry, all blue. But hey, why not bring you guys in closer so you guys can actually see me, right? Let's see. Bring you back out, or do you guys want to come all the way in? So we can do hand gesture controls. If I want to do hand gesture controls, I can go all the way back. It's a phenomenally well done product that's going to do well for you in, of course, an under $100 price tag. $84. $84, guys. $84, you're getting, of course, a camera that is going to work amazingly well. Now, we're going to talk about preset positions. So if you guys want to do preset positions, we have them. You guys want to do 4x optical zoom or zoom back out? We got that as well. Now, it can also do beautification. So if I want to retouch my skin, I can be like, oh, let's do some skin tones. Let's see. Skin tones. We can smooth out the skin. And now I'm starting to look a little weird, so we went a little too far with it, right? We can reset it, of course. If I want to do makeup, maybe I want to do like a grapefruit eye. I need that. The shirt or the camera? Energy. Do I need some energy? Alluring eyelashes. Should I change the colors of my eyes? Did it work? Did it change the color of my eyes? Oh, I don't know if it worked. It's kind of like contacts, and you guys have to do, of course, max level, and I don't know if it's going to work properly because I have black eyes, so my eyes are black. But it does do all of that. You guys can change out some of the skin tones. We can even do eyebrows if I want to change the eyebrows. Unfortunately, I can add lipstick, and you guys just saw that change, right? So if I want to do the level, look, it changes the lipstick on it. So I instantly put lipstick on me. Now I can change out the coloring of this. Yeah, it can add all of that with this camera. Now, it's the same with like blush. If I want to add blush, you guys notice my cheeks just turn like a tipsy color, right? We can even contour or 3D effect our faces with this as well. It's just going to allow you to change it. Now, I can also slim down my body if I need to. We can adjust our legs, our waist. It has all of that. We can even narrow our faces if we really want to narrow our face. Like, and I want to change the length of it. Like, it's actually changing it up quite a bit. So, it just changed my face with the look of this. It's going to change the way you do it. Of course, it's going to look kind of funky if you don't know what you're doing. Reset everything if you need to reset stuff. It doesn't matter. In basic tones, smooths. It has all of it. And even if I wanted to like change my nose, I could change my nose. And most of you know my nose is broke pretty bad. Camera's amazing. That's all I'm gonna say. The camera is super amazing. I get it. What happens if you have a blemish on your face? You got to do a video. They're making it so that you guys can kind of cover up those blemishes. It's a cool idea. I like that. So, just a great little, interesting, little, beautiful camera. So, OBSBot SE, guys, $84 camera, did all of that for you. Pan, tilt, and zoom, tracking, everything. Smart control. Monitor mount, tripod mount, guys, do what you need as you need with it. So, I think it's like almost 80% of all of the newer cameras do that with OBSBot now, which is great. And that's just the 1080p version. Now, you guys are going to notice that I put the 1080p version in a box. There's a reason for that. I used all the 4Ks. Amazing camera. Can't go wrong with it. Cannot. Sheila, you should get yourself one. Hey, welcome. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. How you doing? What's going on? What brings you to my show? Is there anything you would like to see or I have not seen? We are going to talk about Shock's Open Move up next. The boss said my phone works. You don't have a boss. Who's your boss? You have a boss? Oh.
This is the brand.
That's cool because I am I'm freelance. I'm a freelance worker. Yeah, the boss man. I don't have a boss. All right, we're gonna show you guys a Justin video.
Brand new version of the Open Move headset that they sent me. And by the way, thanks to Shocks for sending me the headsets. This is the Open Move. So key features about the Open Move is they have about 6-hour battery life. They do not have a microphone on them. They're purely designed to listen to music. And these are bone conduction headsets. So what you get in the box is a nice little carry pouch. Could use the magnetic snapshot, doesn't. I like the ones that have the magnetic snapshot. Then you've got the charging cord. Rip that open there. USB-C. I always like USB-C. You put it on like this. Goes over the ears. I'm trying to see if there's any design difference between these two. So this is the new one. This is how it sits over the ears. And this is the old one from after Shocks before they rebranded the Shocks. I'm trying to see if there's any difference between the models other than the brand name, or they're identical. They are absolutely identical. The old Open Move versus the new one. The only difference is it says Shocks instead of Aftershocks. So it's just a rebranding. Open Move. So I've used this headset a lot, actually. I use it for walks. I used it when I was on my Yasuda indoor cycling bike. So particularly what open bone conduction earbuds are good for, or headphones are good for, is podcasts, audiobooks, or music that's in the mid-range to high-range frequencies. Where they suffer a little bit is when you start getting into very heavy bass, like metal music, like dubstep,
teach you a lesson.
like electronica that has a lot of bass. For some reason, I guess bass frequencies don't travel through the bones as well as higher frequencies. So they're really, really good, and I listen to audiobooks a lot and podcasts, and the spoken words come through very clear. Gets a little muddy when it comes to
kids.
lower bass frequencies. But as I was talking about the benefits of
having grandkids,
open your headsets is one huge advantage is the fact that you don't have your ears completely blocked to where you can't hear what's going on around you. Being able to have my ears open to hear if a car's coming up behind me or tires are near me or there's...
Now, guys, he's showing you guys a great little open ear bone conduction headset. Now, it's a really great product. It's about $54, which is a decent price for one of these right now. Phenomenal little product that's going to do well. Small sacrifice, big returns. Okay.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Up next is going to be a Tater Nate video with, of course, the bone conduction shocks.
Bone conduction sport headphones. So these are going to conduct your music, podcast, whatever it is you're listening to, through your bones vibrations. So you guys can see that right here, very simple branding. Now these are going to be IP67 water resistant. They are going to have Bluetooth built into them so you can have them paired up to your favorite devices. And honestly, just taking a look at the design, very simple. So these are going to come in multiple colors, but I have these in gray. You guys can see there's not a lot to them. Now these do sound phenomenal. So these are also very lightweight at only 28 grams. They're also going to have up to 8 hours of battery life built into them. Now controlling this is very simple. If you guys look right over here, you're going to have your power button, your mode selector button, which is really just going to switch your tracks or turn up the volume on your headphones. Now wearing these, they are so lightweight and so minimalist that you really don't even feel like you're wearing them. The sound quality that you get from the Shocks Open Run is just phenomenal. And the biggest benefit is that you can hear everything going on outside around you at the same time while you're listening to music, podcasts, or whatever. If somebody walks up to you and you're wearing normal headphones, such as the Apple AirPods, if they're in your ear, as you guys can see, these ones go in your ear, you're not going to be able to hear them. But with the Open Run open ear design, you're going to have that availability to be able to hear what's going on around you. Maybe there's an emergency or something along those lines. So if you guys are looking for some premium bone conduction headphones, I highly recommend you check out the Shocks Open Run. These are great. So thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you guys on the next one.
So like he's showing you guys a really great headset. These are going to be good for those of you that like to work out, want to hear everything going on around you. Or the type of people that want to travel and hear your airplane is, of course, ready to board while still listening to maybe an audiobook, your favorite show, or, of course, talking to your family. This is a great option for that. Nice little bone conduction. I do apologize, guys. The carousel is definitely behind with moving. I'm not sure why, but we're just going to go with it. Shocks. And I actually have a few pairs of Shocks personally myself, and I actually like them. If I was a big user of headsets. I'm not an average user of headsets because I have very large car audio builds that I prefer to listen to over a headset. Just kind of saying. Driving, work environment, great for sports, comfortable, can hear surroundings, and all the big things. Yeah, I agree with that. Most definitely. Phenomenally beautiful product. Now, we were talking about Anchor. You guys know Anchor? Anybody know who Anchor is? Well, if you don't, you should, because we're going to show you guys. We're going to show you a really long video that has no need to be as long as it truly is. This is going to be the Anchor Nebula Capsule 3. Now, this is, of course, a nice and beautiful projector. This projector is an amazingly, beautifully, very powerful projector in a small size. This is literally the size of a soda can. It has a smart remote control that you guys can talk with. 2.5 hour battery life, so it is fully rechargeable. Fully rechargeable. Now, this is going to do 120-inch screen max with this one. It's about 100% REC 709 color gambit with it. It's about 95 kilograms or less than 2 pounds of weight. 6 hours of music playback, but about 2.5 hours with, of course, movie playback on a battery charge with it. Now you have 180-degree rotation, so you guys can actually tip it to the sky and use it on the sky or your ceiling or roof if you have the proper setup. Now it has 300 ANSI lumens brightness. It's a full 1080p projector. It's got IEA, which is an intelligent environmental adaptation. It's got keystone correction, autofocus. It's got, of course, 8-watt speakers with Dolby Digital sound. Now, Android TV is built into this, and the Android TV is going to give you guys access to over 7,000 apps, 400,000 plus movies with no problem. The Android TV is a full-on encapsulated piece. This device, though, has a few extra things built in. First and foremost, it's got low latency gaming connectability. So if you guys want to connect up a gaming console, you guys can do that. Now you guys are going to see right here, I have it up on my wall. I have a projection screen on the wall. So projection screen is going to give me a little bit better of a picture with this. And of course, my projection screen has a CLR and ALR built in. If yours doesn't have it, don't worry. 300 ANSI lumens brightness should do well in most of those settings. You're going to see right here that I'm doing like a color test. This color test is bright, vibrant. It's what you want to see in a projector. But you're seeing this in a portable projector that you guys can take pretty much wherever you want. Throw it in your pants pocket, carry it with you, and don't worry about it. Now, here's a little sound test as well. Now I'm going to back it off a little, guys, right here until the music starts going. This is just a relaxed style music. So that's just a quick little sound test for you guys with it. But it is a bright, vibrant, and very beautiful projector. The Anker Nebula Capsule 3. Now, $579 is the price tag of that. Yes, it cost a little bit. Maybe earbuds, can't remember. I have a couple Anker products. I have a few Anker products left. I don't have a majority of the Anker products that I had. There are a few. There's a few. But yeah, great little option. I like that. Kind of like having Soundcore around you, huh? We're going into the Govee world. We're gonna start talking Govee now. If you guys don't notice around me, there's a lot of lighting. All the lighting that you see light up around me is Govee. The TV lights back there that are flashing one color. If I move my piece, you guys will see the light bars on top of the TV stand as well. The ladder shelf is covered in Govee light strands. That's technically light strands that can work on a Christmas tree if you wanted to. I have Govee lights in front of me on the wall that you guys can see my light hand lit up nice and bright. There's even a lantern over here that's kind of knocked over from amplifiers, but they're there. I use Govee quite a bit. Now, they have a lot more. We're going to show you guys these really cool 2-in-1 outdoor like floodlights / spotlights. These are really amazingly well done products that I think, I'm going to say Nate did this. Just can't remember which video I'm about to grab. But yeah, I do too. I love Govee.
Products. I have a number.
So we're going to actually show you guys a Sheila video. So Sheila did this video. We're going to let it play fully. Sheila?
Of them. They sync together, and these are the Govee outdoor lights floodlights, and they're really upscaled because how they're developed. So there it is, and it has a very nice kickstand. The plug screws together, they're watertight, they're IP65, and they have long cords, so you have options. And the stake is screwed in. It has its own developed screw, so that is especially nice. So you could mount them up higher on your house, so you could do upstairs, downstairs, or you could do them all along your landscape, and it floods your wall. So these are really, really well made. They are are a 2-pack in the ones that I got, and I got 2. So these work with Alexa. They have 35 scenes, including Halloween and Christmas. And you can, add them to your...
All right, I'm just messing with Sheila. Now, this is a cool little piece. It is fully waterproof, can be used outside or inside. These are really beautifully well done. They're going to be bright, vibrant. They're going to come with ground stakes. They're going to allow you to put it in places outside that you want. You don't have to put it outside, though. You guys could put it in a walkway, a hallway, a planter. Set it in a planter if you want to. And it's going to allow you to pick and choose any color that you really want to have that color with. That's the cool part about this. Now, when you set it up, you guys are going to be able to set it outside and do this great colorway. And it's going to allow you to do it with ease and no situations of problems. You guys can see right here, she's just bouncing around, changing the color patterns out, and doing what you need. You can pick and choose which side does what, too. You don't have to have just, oh, I just want this one side, one color. Choose which side does what color. It's up to you. So, great little options with that. At a great price point. I mean, $69. Phenomenally beautiful price point. Now, we're going to show you guys the Govee floor lamp. Now, the Govee floor lamp is another really cool little piece. So much so that I have it sitting here. It's got, of course, this nice little base at the bottom that probably is going to do well for you guys. Has nice little padding that's going to allow you to set it on there, and it is a weighted base. Now, this is a used lamp, so there is dust on it. Ignore the dust. It needs cleaned. My bad. It is made from a rope light, and you guys can see the light that sits down the middle, and it's going to, of course, do bright things. If you want to turn it into, of course, a lightsaber, go ahead and turn it into a lightsaber. Nikita, I want you to see you do it. Now, it is, of course, set in standard light mode. I have it set up as a standard light. If I want to go to the app, though, we can pull up the Govee app. It's going to take a second. We're going to pull up the Govee lamp. And we're going to say, let's change out to a movie scene. Bright blue. If I want to change out to, let's say, the piano, I can change out the piano look. I can go into game mode where it becomes like a rainbow effect. Now, it might be hard to see because of the brightness, but if I adjust it down, you guys might start seeing the colors change a little bit better for you. We can, of course, do like standard white light. We can do, of course, cafeteria. We can go into funny modes. We can do the cube stacking. You guys are going to notice it's going to do cubes. It's going to stack all the way up the thing until it's stacked to the top. We can even do stacking in the middle where it changes the color patterns and stacks the opposite way. Bubble effect is what they kind of call it. We can do ripple effects. We can do wave effects. We can do full-on cheerful colorations. We can even do happy if we want to just be happy, or if we want to be mad, we can do be mad. That's up to you. We can even set it up for St. Patrick's Day with this nice little green, or if we want to go back to Turkey Day because we all want to stuff our faces. Illumination is where it's at, though, because I use illumination to do what I need. Govee is all I can say, guys. Govee, Govee, Govee. You cannot go wrong with the Govee product. There's no going wrong with Govee. And you guys are going to notice I got something in my eye from the dust off of that. Is it weird that I was just trying to clear my eye? Govee, guys, check them on out, have some fun, and enjoy it. Now, up next is going to be the ESR. We'll take a look at the ESR Halo Lock phone holder for your car. Now, this is a magnetic style meant for your iPhone 14s, 15s, 13s, and 12s with that. Now, you can connect it up in one of two ways. The first way is, of course, they have this 3-ring adhesive pad that can stick to your dash, and then you'll connect up the rest of the mount to it if you want to. But we're here for the real reason, right? The vent mount piece. Now, they actually made this one a little different than most of the others. If you guys look back here, it's got a 3-point system to actually help stabilize it. That means you're going to be able to connect it in there and stabilize it so it holds it in there nice and tight. It doesn't shake your vent. Now, to use this, there's a little twist dial right here, and this twist dial is going to allow, of course, for that hook to come out, and then it's going to hook up onto the vent piece itself, and then you'll tighten it up and clip it on, and it'll hold it in place. Now, this has got 2300 GF of magnetic systems inside here to magnetically stick your iPhones to it, just like that. It's going to handle it. Now, once you have it set up, of course, then you'll tighten it up into place so it doesn't move. Now, you technically can put it vertical or horizontal. That's up to you, however you want. Cool part is this vent mount system should work with pretty much most vents except for your round vents. It's not going to fit in a round vent. So you're going to get most of your vents, but not all of them, of course, with this. But it's a great, nice, strong piece. I'm not worried about my phone coming off with that. So if you guys need a magnetic phone, so guys, it's a super strong magnet. It's going to work well for you, and it actually has a nice little mounting hardware that will allow you to keep it mounted on your air vent without a problem. That's the cool part. A lot of these have issues with air vents. And I'm always honest with you guys. If you have an air vent, it's not always the best place to connect your phone. This one mounts pretty good. I shouldn't have handled the lamp. Just saying. ESR, great little company. And now we also have the ESR, guys. This is going to be the MagSafe ring. This is going to be like a pop socket stand. Literally just going to magnetically stick to the back of your iPhones or your Samsungs. With it, it's N53 magnets that are super strong. And it's going to have a double buckle style design. That's your double buckle. And you guys can pick and choose how you want. If you guys want to use it as a great... Yeah, they are definitely super strong. I love how the M53 magnets stick really well. And that's the cool part about it. Just connect it up, magnetically stick it. Do I have one sitting here? I don't think I have one sitting here. I thought I had one possibly laying here I could have just showed you. No, I don't. Oh, I coughed. Sorry. Yeah, pick and choose how you want to set it up, guys. Pull it off. And when you want to charge your phone, just pop off, of course, that pop socket, wirelessly charge your phone. It's that easily done with this product. It's a very, very cool little piece. I like them. I like them for holding. Yeah, I don't use them for holding my phone. I don't do it. I'm not a pop socket person. I probably should be. I have what's called the iPhone finger. Do you know what the iPhone finger is, Sheila? Sheila, do you have the phone finger? I'm just wondering, do you have the phone finger? You don't know what it is? The two little divots in your pinky finger? You don't hold your phone like this? That's how people hold it from so they don't drop it. And from holding it like that, the little divots in the bottom of your case leaves those marks in your hand. That's phone finger. It's funny. All right, it's funny. I do have big hands. You guys are looking for that? All right, guys. Next up is going to be the ESR Halo Lock MagSafe phone with, of course, bezeled and built-in kickstand around the camera lens. Now, we're going to talk about this. This is going to be in a crystal clear variation, but does have multiple colors for those of you that do not like just the clear piece. I have the clear, full clear on. They have it in black as well, purples and blues and some other styles. N53 magnets, so you guys can wirelessly charge your phones through the case. Has, of course, the raised bezel around the camera lens and, of course, around the face front. It allows you to turn it into a kickstand, so you guys can use the kickstand or ring finger. It's really weird to use it as a pop socket because of the position going there with it. But they recommend that you can do that. Now, yeah, you definitely could do that. Should you? That's up to you guys. It's really up to you. I let you be your own judgment. Wireless charging is an ease and a snap with this. Anti-yellowing technology means it should stay crystal clear for a long period of time or until it gets like me, dirty and grimy, and you gotta wash it out, right? So this case is probably as old as the phone. I think I've had this case on since the phone. It's a little bit dirty, it's a little bit grimy, but if you look at the phone's clean. It happens. She was like, well, you had the case off. Why didn't you clean the phone? No. I don't like doing cleaning. It's not my thing. All right, up next is the INIU Power Bank. This is going to be a 10,500 milliamp, 22.5 watt power bank.
Today we're taking a look at the power bank from INIU.
Now, 22.5 watts of charging capability if you use the USB-C port by itself. It's going to allow you to do it. If you guys use the USB-A ports, it's going to divide the power down. The more ports you use, the more power it divides down between the charging capabilities of this device. Now, 10,500 milliamps, and we're showing you guys the 10,000 one. I have the 10,500 milliamp variation. It's no real big difference, but 500 milliamps, guys. That's the difference, all right? Just different variation. We're showing you guys like the classic style. They also have it in mini. Now, with that being said, you guys can charge an iPad mini in about 1.5 charges with an iPad mini. Samsung S23, you should be able to get almost two charges. Your iPhone should get over 3 charges with this device if you really wanted to, or close to thereof. If you have the iPhone 14, 15, and 16, about 1.5 to 2 charges is where you're going to be. It's a 4,500 milliamp battery. Weighs less than 7.4 ounces. It's about 5 inches long, and of course all the other variations. 22.5 watts charging means you guys can do the Samsungs, the LGs, the Googles, and more. At 20 watts is going to be like your iPhones and of course other devices. 5 volt 4 amp or 5 volt 3 amp is going to be like your phones, your tablets, or watches. Has a flashlight, so if you guys need the flashlight, it's got that flashlight as well. Really amazingly done piece with this. If you guys truly need to, check it on out, have some fun with it, use it on up, and charge up your phones. INIU did a good job with that one. I actually like that product. It does well. So up next is going to be the Fantech X8 Apex tire inflator that I needed the other day but didn't.
X8 Apex air inflator. I've left it in the box because the box is honestly really nice, and it's a really great storage system for the actual device itself that you can keep in your car and super easy. Here's the actual bad boy itself, wrapped in a really nice plastic. I opened it just to check it out, but this is the actual first time I've completely unboxed the entire thing, and immediately you can see that it has a really nice sleek screen, a really it has a clicky interactive panel. I don't know if it has any charge in it because I just opened it. I haven't charged it yet. So it does have a little bit of charge, so it's about half just out the box. And then, like I said, the case is very nice for storing it. There's a little box under this soft part that has some accessories, so if you just pull this out, you can get to the accessory box. And this is what's going to have the charger for the different tips for whatever you may be inflating, whether it's like a basketball, a car tire, or a bike tire. And then also the charger and stuff for it. I believe that's there's one more thing in here. So yeah, so this is the main cord for filling anything with air. And then these are...
You guys are going to get the tire inflator. You're going to get the charging cable. You're going to get, of course, inflators for like basketballs, motorcycles, and their variations. A carrying bag. You're going to get the tire inflator and, of course, the hose connector that's going to connect to your tire. This will do all the way up to 150 PSI, guys. It's going to have 4 modes, including, of course, manual mode. When you actually indicate the level of tire pressure that you want and set it to that, it will start air pumping it up and will stop when it hits the desired targeted air, which is great. That means you don't have to fight with it and wonder, did it air up my tire completely? No, you don't have to worry about that. It's just one of those variations. So it's got, of course, the light on the side, and the light's going to do well. Set it up, connect it up, start inflating, go to town, run it, and, of course, set it up. It's at 29 pounds pressure. He's going to allow it to go up, and, of course, he lost his tire cap underneath the tire, but he'll get that later. It's just Nikita. We don't have to worry about that. It's a cool little piece. I like these tire inflators. I keep one in my car. I keep one in my house as well. Having one of these around, and like the next piece, the jump starter, guys, you can't go wrong with those. The tire inflator is about $69.97. The jump starter that's going to allow you to do 12 volt batteries is going to be about $89.99. Now that's a 20,000 milliamp jump starter and battery pack. It can actually be used to charge your stuff or jump start your dead battery in your car. So Fantech does an amazing job with their products. If you guys are looking for something like that, Fantech is your company. Trust me, it's a good one. Now we're going to show you guys a shovel. A what? A shovel.
Awesome folding.
Guys, this is of course going to be a military folding camping shovel with pickaxe. You heard me right? It's got a pickaxe on the end, so if you guys want to pick an axe or chip away, you guys can do that. The shovel head, of course, has a serrated edge, so you guys can kind of cut wood if you really need to. It's also got a pre-sharpened edge on it, so you guys can cut through certain pieces. And it folds down to almost backpack size. And that is, of course, the pocket right there that he's showing you guys it comes in. That's going to allow you to stick it to your side of your waist or on your backpack if you want. Green in colorway, you guys are probably going to lose it in the woods. Just going to say, you guys drop a green shovel like this in the woods, you're not going to find it again. It's going to blend in. All right. But, you know, it's a great option. I like it. It's got a nice spade tip. It's got that nice little hook. You will scroll it down, lock it back into place, and it's good to go. You want to put in pickaxe mode, you will adjust the head and then lock it back down like he's doing right there. This will allow you to do multiple different variations. And you see right here, he's going to kick it, step it, he's going to move it. That is some nice, soft grass for Texas. I'm just saying. I would expect the grass to be nice and dry, and it's not. It's green. I definitely don't know anything about Texas. I'm lost. Cool option right there for you if you guys need a spade to, of course, dig around and you shovel around. They got you. They got you covered. And, of course, now he's going to adjust it over into pickaxe mode. Let's do pickaxe mode. Nice little serrated edges for chopping trees. And, of course, right here, he adjusts it out. He puts it in pickaxe mode. And, of course, then he's going to fold it shut. That simple. That easy. Have fun. Go to town.
Thing about this bench.
Now, next up is going to be the glorious leader. And, of course, I think it's his... yeah, you guys will see. It's a good video. This is a foldable weight bench.
Is its customability. There are 6 backrest positions, 3 seat positions, so you can get in the right position for the right workout. So this is the first back, first seat. So let me go ahead and adjust this real quick, and I'll show you the next ones. Sorry, I lied. There's 4 seat positions. So this is seat position 2, back position 2. Let's go ahead and take that down another notch. And here's position 3 and 3. Here is 4 and 4. I've got 2 more to go on the back. And this is number 5 on the back. The seat's still sitting at 4. And this is 6 on the back, 4 on the seat. Great thing is you can move these independently. So if you need to lay completely flat, you can use 6 and 1 like that. Or if you're trying to do something a bit more, upright, you can move it like that. So it really depends on what you are doing, and this bench can get you in that position. All that's left for you to do is for you to do it.
So if you guys needed a foldable weight bench right there, they got you covered. Now, not sure if that had a lot of sound to the video, but hey, gotcha. Or you guys can do like the Yosuda magnetic stationary bike. Now, this is a nice one right here as well. $189.98 is the price tag on this. Now, it's a stationary magnetic bike. It's going to allow you to pedal inside your home. It's going to take you maybe 20 minutes to put it together. Maybe, right? It comes with, of course, the adjustable seat. And you guys can change out the seat head if you don't like it. Same with the pedals. It's got, of course, encased, capsulated pedals. Some of those pedals don't fit feet like mine. I have a size 13 foot. It's big. And they don't kind of fit in the pedals that much. So you can change out the pedals. It has rolling wheels, so you guys can tip it up and roll it and put it in place. There, of course, is your right and left pedal. Remember, they screw on backwards. They don't go normal direction. So just saying. Now, with the seat, it is fully height adjustable, and you guys can go all the way up to the top where it says stop, or you guys can drop it down to the bottom to the lowest setting. You can slide the seat forward or backwards in case you guys need to readjust the way it sits and then lock it in place. Once you do that, guys, you can change out the seat to any bike seat you like. Let's say you prefer a banana style skinny seat. You can do that. For the 10-speed users out there that like to go on their 10-speed bikes, you can adjust that. Handlebars are fully adjustable. Has, of course, app control. It has a full-on digital display. That digital display is going to allow you to see calories earned and burned, miles pedaled, time spent. It's also going to allow you to mount up, of course, a tablet or a phone so you guys can watch or scroll the interwebs. Now, with it, of course, it's going to do nice things for you. It's going to allow you to get, of course, that exercise in at home without a problem. Set it up, have fun, and, of course, only spend $189. At $189, you're thinking about your health and you're having fun. Now, while you're thinking about it, why not have this very cool little beautiful scale that Sheila did?
1-star scale for body weight and fat percentage. It has 8 electrodes, precision, digital smart scale. That's what it is. So it's for BMI and 22 body composition measurements. And it's in silver. It's very reflective. And then you have to be on it with bare feet so that it can read, and you pick up the bar. And I'll show you that in a second. That you pick up the bar and your thumbs and your hands, it has also readings there. So you see, if you just step on it, you just get your body weight and you don't get all of the other readings. And then when you step on it barefooted and pick up the bar, then it will begin all of the readings. This measures weight, BMI, muscle mass, bone mass, body fat, body water, and body age, weight status. So this is really packed with all of the information. It is a 8 data display with the ergonomic handle, and this has the smart app, the fitness tracking, and that was easy enough to get. It's 12 by 2 by 12 by 2, and it has a...
Now with that, you guys can keep track of your, let's say your heart rate, biometrics, body mass index. You guys can keep track of your weight. You can actually keep track of different users. It has 8 different electrodes that's going to allow you to indicate in usage of those little pieces with that. And you guys can see right there, showing her weight, but it's also indicating her BMI, her actual mass index, her heart rate, and all of those other cool things with that. So if you guys need a really, really different type of scale, that's the one for you. And it's actually not a bad price point, $134. Not that bad. Or maybe you need a $20 heating pad. This is the ComfyTech heating pad. This is an electric heating pad, guys. This is good for back pains, cramps, shoulders, everything in between with that. Now, this actually has 3 heating settings and a 2-hour auto timer. Now, this will automatically shut off after 2 hours with this, guys. So inside here, you'll have a 12-inch by 24-inch heating pad that is actually machine washable. You heard me right. It is literally machine washable. So once you're in here, you'll pull this out. You'll grab this just like this, and you'll unwrap this, of course. And inside here, you actually have the device. Now, this is your pad. This nice long pad does have this washing instructions. So the washing instructions literally say, do not do dry cleaning. Do not use bleach. Do not use wringer. Do not plug in pad and pad controller until it is completely dry with that. So guys, literally just stick it in the washer, but don't use it with the controller. Pull the controller off. The controller comes off. That is why you're allowed to wash this with this and then air dry it. Now there's your plug. It's a 4-prong metal plug. Just make sure it's completely dry, guys, before using it. Now, nice large piece. You literally can strap it over your shoulder, wrap it around your back. Pretty much anywhere you need a little bit of extra heat with, you can do that. If maybe your stomach, maybe your lower back, slide it down there with that. So like he's saying, guys, you can use it for your shoulders, your stomach, your back, your legs, whatever you really want, and adjust it from medium to low to high temperature heat. Will auto shut off after a certain amount of time, so you don't have to worry about that. And of course, it can be disconnected so you can wash the pad itself if you need to wash the pad. Sometimes these pads get dirty, smelly from sweating. You know, it's one of the things. Plug it in and use it, but don't worry about it. They got you covered from company temp. Now, you got the heating pad. While you're doing the heating pad, why not give your hand a hand massage? Now, this next piece up is going to be the Syncom hand massager. Now, fully rechargeable and, of course, has multiple modes, multiple intensities, and heating levels for you. 2 heating levels, 3 modes, 3 intensities. Going to come with the carrying bag and, of course, gloves. And the gloves are meant for those of you that want to do, let's say, a heated massage with massage oil. You don't want to get, of course, that sweaty, smelly, oily grime inside the massager. Now, it does that. The way this works is you guys are going to plug it in for a couple hours. It's going to fully charge, and you're going to get a couple hours of runtime off of it. It is battery operated, so you don't have to worry about it. Just use it and go. Now, with this, of course, you're going to see right here, it's ambidextrous, so left and right hand can be set in. Your thumb comes out the side hole. Some of them don't have that because it's going to give your thumb a full massage as well. It's a great little option for that. And then, of course, when you put it in there, you guys are going to have no problems. For the people with the really, really large hands, it's been hit or miss for me. So hit or miss with being able to fit my hands in a couple of these. 90% of them I can fit in. This one, you have a super large hand? Possibly not. I'm just going to go there. I was having slight technical problems when I did mine. As you can see, I got, Nikita got his hand in there. But when I had one, it was a slight, it was a snug fit for me. So, cool options. You guys could change out the colorways, the patterns, and pick and choose how you want it to massage, how you want it to go about it, and all of the other cool little stuffies. So, a great option for you. He's just showing you guys, hey, let's look at this. Let's get that massage on. Now, if you don't want a hand massage, maybe you guys want a foot massage. And we also have, of course, coming up, this really great foot massager up next. And this next foot massager is on sale. And it's on sale at a great price point.
Trax foot massager.
It is only $99.
Heat, great for gifts with shiatsu massage. The power buttons here, you have many different settings. 3 different kneading intensities, 3 air compression intensities, and heat or no heat. You also get a remote control. It feels good. It squeezes your feet. That's the best part for me. And also has the kneading balls underneath. And you can slip out the inserts to clean them. And here the remote control is just a little one. I don't know if one needs a remote control. I guess if you can't bend down, that would be a good feature. But you see the controls here. They're really easy to read. It's a nice layout.
So that is a cool little option right there. Now, what I am actually checking on is the foot size. They say up to size 12. So unfortunately for people like me with size 13 feet, might not fit. Might not fit. Now, the inserts are removable, so you can wash them out, guys. Because let's be honest, who wants to use a foot massager after somebody with stinky feet has used it? Great little option. I like that. Remote control is a great option as well. I agree. Big-footed people are not average. Yeah, we are too average. Why do I have to have such large feet and be so short? I mean, what? All right, up next is going to be the Renpho eye massager.
Renpho Iris 3 eye massager. And there's a lot of things I like about this eye massager. There's a lot of cool tech in it. So I'll get to that in a second. The first thing to know about this is it's an eye massager that has compression as well as heat. It has voice command activation. It has Bluetooth syncing with your phone so you can play music and listen to relaxing music while you're using it. And it includes a little gel mask that you could put on top.
Can you guys hear it? But you can't see it. So let me back this up. I am attempting to get the scene to change. Let's see. There we go. You guys saw me yawn, didn't you? That's sad.
Renpho Iris 3.
Now this is the Renpho eye massager, guys. This is, of course, voice controlled with this. It comes in a couple different colorways, but it can be changed out for those of you that need to change the color out. With that. Now, we're going to talk about it. It heats and cools, so if you guys want to do heating and cooling, it does both of those for you. Now, you guys get the gold voice controlled or black voice controlled. It's up to you with that. Removable gel cooling mask. So you guys can put a gel cooling mask in there. It is removable for that. The heating level is going to be 3 levels of heating. So you guys have the 3 levels of heat. Anywhere from 104 degrees up to 113 degrees with vibration. Now, 35 to 60 minutes attached with the cooling gel pad before you have to refreeze the gel pad. It's going to work on the eyes and temples, eyes only or temples only. You guys pick and choose. Soft pressure, medium pressure, strong pressure, or no pressure whatsoever. That is up to you. Voice control means you guys can tell it what to do if you want. 5-volt 2 amp is what it's going to take. It's going to be about an hour and a half to fully charge it. And you should get up to approximately 240 minutes of runtime off of this. Now, I've used eye massagers in the past, and I love eye massagers. To get that nice little decompression of my head while I'm having allergy headaches like I am now, this is a great idea. Fully encapsulates your face, guys. Set it on there, and you guys can actually use it. And he's actually showing you guys just it's sitting on his head. Once it's on there, of course, you'll see it lit up on the side, but you have full control with this. Great little options. Beautiful little pieces if you truly need to. That's the best part. Or maybe you guys need a smart cup. This is going to be a smart steering cup.
PC Phil here for the Dragon Bloggers, and here I'm very excited to show you the Icago heated coaster for your coffee or tea or any hot drinks. This is a retail box and packaging. The model number is ZJZ-KF-01. Very nice packaging. I do enjoy boxes that have nice magnetic folds on them that can be unfolded like that. As we open up the packaging, we have the mug itself. On the other side, we have the heated coaster unit right here itself. Has a standard 2-prong plug on it. And we also have a nice lid to go on top of the cup. And the owner's manual. Also a very nice metal spoon. You can see on the bottom we have rubber feet to keep it stable on your desk. So if you're like me and you don't drink your hot beverages quick enough and they start to get cooled down, this will be the perfect option for your desk, at your office, or at home. This is everything that comes in the package. It has a sensor on it to tell you.
So the cool thing about this, guys, it is a hot surface, so it's going to keep your drinks nice and warm, but you guys can also set it up and have it set there. And that's another great idea. To be able to have your tea sitting on a counter and be able to come back to it and have it warm when you need to is great. Adjust the temperature to your liking, but remember, it is a hot surface for that. It comes with the cup. It comes with, of course, that beautiful little spoon so you can stir it around if you need to. Fully set it up, set it on your desk, pick and choose, and then, of course, let it go to town. Has a lid as well if you guys need to, of course, cover up your stuff in case you're worried about, debris and all of that other stuff. Great little option like that. That's a cool one that Phil did for us. A very, very cool little thing. Now, we have aromatherapy. We have an essential oil diffuser from Asakuki.
So here is...
Now, don't really need this full drawn-out video. We're going to talk about it, right? This is going to be, of course, the beautiful, fully light-up Asakuki Wi-Fi controlled oil diffuser. Now, Wi-Fi controlled means you guys can change out, of course, the amount of mist and the color patterns of the lighting through the app. This device is going to be about $34, but at $34, you're going to allow it to, of course, send out that scent that you want in your home. Whether it be frankincense, spice styles, maybe cinnamon extract, maybe, of course, eucalyptus, maybe lavender. It's up to you what you choose to put in there with your essential oils to, of course, diffuse that. Now, it's about 16 hours of runtime on a full 500 milliliters of usage with that, which is great. On weak mist, if you go on max mist, it's going to be less time for that on hand. Now, I love these. And, of course, use it as a night light or adjustable lighting and have that aurora while it's still giving off that nice scent. This is kind of cool. And it is very silent, so you do not have to worry about it waking the kids anybody else of the sorts. Just a nice little option for you guys, and you guys see right here, full app control. He's just adjusting lighting, playing with it. So Asakuki aromatherapy. Now, the Hoto electric glue gun, I wished I didn't lose this because I actually need this, but I lost this.
Here,
this thing is cool. Now this is a glue gun, a hot glue gun that is rechargeable. Now this hot glue gun is of course fully rechargeable and usable in quick and times of need. Now you literally turn it on, it's going to get hot super quick for you. It's going to allow you to of course do all that glue. Take the tip cover off of that. Now with it, it's going to allow you to do standard glue sticks, long or short, just standard sizing glue sticks. Now MCH ceramic heating technology built into this. It's going to get up to temperature in under 30 seconds. It's got a 2,000 milliamp battery, and it's going to allow you to use it with the USB-C connector. After 5 minutes, it will auto shut itself off, which is great as well. Now, pick and choose the color of the glue you want, but it does come with 5 clear sticks and 5 colored sticks. Red, green, blue, and silver, and they are all glitter style sticks. This thing will come in handy for pretty much whatever you guys truly want. Now you guys see right there, I had, of course, end of the glue stick not completely cut off flat. It was melted and messed up and mangled. But cut it off, put that stick back in there, and it's going to go back to town. You're going to see me stick that stick in. Once I do that, it's going to start feeding into, of course, the hot part of the glue gun. Feed it in, push it in, and of course we're going to start pushing it out there where it's going to go all the way in because it got hot. You're going to start seeing the glue extrude out of the end, and then I'm going to pull the trigger, and you guys are going to watch me waste a whole stick of glue just melting it. And that's the cool part about this, guys. Just start pulling trigger. It's going to use it. It's going to allow it to come out. You guys can use it for arts and crafts. You guys can use it, of course, for fixing things. Maybe you guys broke some piece of plastic. Maybe you wanted to glue your kids' keys to the wall. Pick and choose how you want to do it. Hot glue gun, of course, right there. You see that stick of glue is almost completely ran out. And then, of course, after 5 minutes, it will shut itself down. You should be able to use it for at least an hour or so without a problem on a full charge with many, many glue sticks. That's the great part about this with that, of course, rechargeable glue gun from Poto. That's actually a cool one. I like that one. I really do wish I didn't lose that. Next up is going to be the Gillo Baby. This is going to be a Sheila video.
Hey, robot.
Yeah.
How are you?
I love you too.
This little robot is the cutest thing. The kids are going to get a great kick out of this. It's an intelligent robot, voice controlled, touch sensor, singing, dancing, birthday song, and Christmas and other music. It scurries around and has fun playing with you. It takes 1 hour to charge and gets up to 6 hours of playtime.
Hey, robot.
Yeah.
How are you? Hey, robot.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
This is rechargeable via USB-C. It comes in 4 colors. It weighs just 9.6 ounces and is about 5.5 inches high.
Alright, that is that really cool little robo, guys. If you need, the kids are going to love that. Quiet video. Yeah, definitely quiet. I also had to mute my microphone. My kid's making breakfast, so I'm trying to view it real quick. That's a cool little thing. I like that little robot. Alright, we got a few more products left. Up next is going to be like a Nordivate men's boots. Now, I actually have a set of these. These things are amazingly comfortable and fit to size. They will fit a large foot, which is great. For those of you that have large feet like me, they fit true to size, which is what I really like to see in a shoe company. We're going to show you guys the Nordivate boots right here. Now, these are actually a nice waterproof hiking boot that's going to have really great grip on the bottom, and that's what I like to have. Great grip on the bottom. Now, multiple colors and variations for you guys, but a $52 pair of shoes or hiking boots is great. Now, anywhere from size 6.5 all the way up to 15 wide is what they do. Now with it, you're going to get about 13 different color patterns on this on hand, and it is of course made from EVA rubber for the bottom of the gripping, but it has nice long laces with that. Now we're going to laugh at how white Nikita's legs are and his fingernail polish with that. But guys, Nordivate does a phenomenally beautiful job with their shoes. So much so that I actually have a few pairs that I actually wear during winter for around here, but that's rarely do I have to wear boots for winter. Let's go there. Usually flip-flops, shovel snow.
The first one
now up next is going to be the Sojo small round polarized UV 400 sunglasses. Now, if you want a nice cheap pair of sunglasses that's not going to break the bank while looking stylish, Sojo's has got you covered. Now they probably have hundreds of styles of glasses for the adults and the kids of light. Now you guys can get these in the variation that Justin's showing you guys, this nice little black and purple variation, or you can get it in the variation that we're showing you guys in the cart right now. I think there's at least 12 different colorways and patterns with these. This is going to be like the gold / greenish blue. Justin's showing you guys I believe it's going to be like the gold / gradient green is what Justin's wearing. Fully metal framed, UV protectant, soft anti-allergy silicone nose pads, double screwed hinges, so the hinges can be rebuilt if you need to build them. Now, about 135 millimeters wide. The eyeglass piece itself is about 51 millimeters wide, about 48 millimeters tall. The nose bridge is about 21 millimeters, and the length of the frame itself around the ears is about 145 millimeters long. So they are decently sized for those of you that need something like that. So Sojo's, many sizes, many variations, and will not break your bank account. We showed you guys a bunch of amazing products so far from, of course, cameras, projectors, shoes, hot glue guns. Now we're going to show you guys an Amazon Basics product. That's right, Amazon Essentials. This is going to be a sterling silver birthstone with the created white diamond style chips to make this beautiful heart design that
They were looking at this really cute pair of sterling silver amethyst studs. These do feature lab-grown white sapphire halo. So as you can see, these are in the heart shapes. These are a stud earring with the butterfly post back. These are really nice. They're lightweight. They're going to be very comfortable on your ear. Very secure, but nice coverage on the earlobe.
So really beautiful little pair of earrings, guys, and she did a great job showing you guys those single-sided ears. And that's actually kind of cool to be able to see both pairs at once. Now, up next is our last product of the day, and we're going to show you guys the EC Haga Orthopedic Dog Bed. Now, this is actually a nice
Friends,
one
Nate
for
with
dogs.
Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment. Today we're going to be
It is, of course,
talking...
waterproof, machine washable, and removable. You guys can take the insert out. Now, with, of course, the EC Haga dog beds, they come in multiple sizes and variations for the dogs, ranging from small all the way up to, of course, 3XL, if I can remember correctly. So you do have a nice wide variety of sizes. I think it's XXL, XXL, XXXL, XL, XL, large, and medium. Depending on the sizes of the XL and the larges, there's two different stylings with that. So there's going to be like one up to 30 kilograms, one up to 20 kilograms for the larges and variations. Multiple insert can be removed, anti-slip bottom, so you guys can put it on a tile floor, wood floor. It's not going to slide. It's going to grip to the floor, which is great. 8 crate memory foam insert, which you guys can replace that if it ever goes bad. Don't worry about it. A lot of places carry that type of stuff, just so you know. So recreate it if you want. And it's a cool little piece. Now, if your dog is like Sheila's dog, she will never touch it. If your dog is like Nate's dog, might use it, but most likely not going to get in there, and of course, whatever. If your dogs are like Justin's dogs, it's going to get in there, it's going to use it, and you don't have to worry about it. But they have different sizes, variations for you with this. Great little Sherpa topping and all of the other cool fun and jazz for the puppos. And that's the cool part about that. So if you guys need EC Haga's got you covered, guys. For $22, you can't go wrong with that dog bed. It's a really beautiful little piece for that. Now, with that, that was the last product of the day. That's all I have for you guys. Tomorrow we'll be probably over on the Talk Place, or I'm going to be doing a SSD install. I want to thank everybody for hanging out with me this Thursday. It's been a lot of fun. Showed you guys a bunch of cool products. Mr. Something. Whew, it's been one of them days already. I started my show early because my car's in the shop and I have to go get my car in a while. So that's kind of why I did the show early. That, and of course, they're working on my building, and you never know what happens when they're working on buildings. Just saying. So with that, guys, I will see you on the next show. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Have a good one, Sheila. Later, everybody.